Hello everyone, this is Briarsenal, and welcome to Greedfall. Excellent. I'm just trying to make sure. Alright, everything looks good here. This is a game that was made by Spider, and was then published by Focus Interactive. They have published some other great games like Vampire, and obviously I am not associated with them in any way. Everything looks good. Subtitles are enabled. Thank you. Everything looks good here. We're going to start us a new game. We'll go on normal mode. I am playing this with a controller because I am better with controllers than I am with standard PC controls and keyboards. Alright.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ah, yes. As I shall now change myself in front of you. What is with the, I guess the scar is something I cannot change. Sure, we'll go with that. I am not a person that customizes terribly much in video games. There we go. Skin color is fine. Nah, it's fine just where it is. Hair color. There we go, maybe like a more dark brown. Eye color. There, that's a nice shade of blue. Alright. What's up next? Skills. I want to be skilled. Let's go with magic. I've heard the magic in this game is really interesting. I am normally more of a warrior, and depending on what I'm playing, maybe a rogue, but let's go with magic just to see where we get with that. It also has a talent that I like, which is intuition. I've heard a little bit about this game, and since you're a diplomat, it's better to have intuition and charismatic stats, but you can pretty much play with anything. This is just the way I like to play my play style. Mental power, willpower, accuracy, and endurance. Okay. Let's... How many attribute points do I have? Oh, okay. 1. And my next point is at level 4, so maybe I get points every 4 levels, which... Oh man, I usually like to see how far I can go with things. Charisma. Increases the chance of success. Intuition. Unlock contextual dialogue options. So I'm going to be going with charisma and probably intuition. So hey, yeah, that's a character.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth.
I was going to say, is that a compliment or an insult?
Particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Well,
your cousin is nowhere to be found.
I was
I've
having my
searched the
portrait
palace
painted.
From cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Theleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be finding my cousin and seeing some ambassadors.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Indeed. Go and say goodbye to your mother. And what sort of side quest do we have? None, as far as I'm aware. How do I run? How do I run? Is this my run? No. Maybe? I can speak to people. Haha! Hail, friends. I won't be speaking to all of you, though.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
You
Accompanied by their most
seem
loyal
like
and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as you'll go.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child.
Ooh.
Is that so?
I'm very strong.
Well, let's see.
Alright.
Fight with honor!
Why do I have fists? Can I... Alright, main attack. Kamehameha! Except not really. This is like... bolt action. Ooh. I can sprint forward and punch. Tactical pause allows me to pause the game and choose my next action. Okay. Use.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might
It's
think
actually
you
not
had a
bad.
proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Nah, I'm
Thanks
good.
all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy.
Indeed,
Very
that
well.
I am.
If you ever want to go over
I'm
your
a very,
basics later,
very busy
visit one
person.
of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are
Wonderful.
your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you,
So I can parry, I can dodge.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart was
Ah,
in the mood for
classic
celebration.
Constantine.
The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now.
Yeah, I should be.
She must be waiting
Instead
for
of
you. I'll
beating
meet you
your
in front
butt
of the palace.
all over the place.
Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very
Excellent.
well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Yeah, I think a full mage playthrough might actually not be too terrible for this. Just because I'm normally a blade guy, but the mage played well, considering. Like, I wasn't expecting it to play as well as it did just there.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things.
She's sick.
I'm so very happy to hear
We need to
your
find the
voice.
cure.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full
Indeed.
of miracles.
Hopefully we
might
can find
a
one.
Cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time.
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is...
That's sad.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you.
Of course.
May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child.
Oh, the marks on her face.
Be
Does that
off.
mean I have early stages of this sickness as well? Is that what that mark on my face is? It might be. I don't know. I do not know a lot of what is going on in terms of story. Oh, that's really sad though. Okay. Time for me to be off. Oh, I can sprint. There we go. Hello, Kurt.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This
Maybe.
will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then.
Wonderful.
We'll put it on our list of visits.
Yeah. Alright, so now we have a companion with us. Wonderful.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Theleme and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Yeah, there's just a light quadrillion things that we need to do before we go. But this is good. This gives us a healthy tutorial of the game.
To my help! Running out of energy. Drink of this.
Whew. Alright. That was... Alright, take everything. We have learned the most important button in the game now, and that is to loot all. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Sure, let's open our inventory, see what we got here. nothing on my back. I have a traveling shirt, which gives me 30% balance, 24 armor, 18 quality. This coat and this doublet. Honestly, I like the doublet way better. It looks fancier. And I do apologize for anybody that doesn't play that way. That has to now. Oh! That's what these are. I've got boosted things. I don't know how to use firearms. I can use a ring? Novice's ring? Is that what I'm... Isn't that why I... Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. Oh, look at that rapier. That's so cool. Okay. We're definitely getting the flaming sword of battle at some point. Oh, good. That increases our intuition. Alright, everything looks good here. Okay, these are... We could go through that entire list and it'd probably take forever. Let's head over here. Alright. Hello there. My good sir.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, my name's Sardet. That's
I have
so
come
cool.
to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Ooh, what is it?
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge
Ah,
in
heresy.
Serene.
It must be purged.
We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would
How so?
consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Oh, there's a lot.
Could you tell me anything about Theleme?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet.
All right.
And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Cool.
The high dignitaries of Theleme are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
There's so much lore.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith.
And they are correct.
But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
I don't know, you seemed a little bit worried about it.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Theleme, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties.
Alright, trading partners.
We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries.
And
thanks to your support,
religious,
more and more believers wander your lands.
Mm-hmm.
The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only 2 complaints.
Alright.
That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
So you don't like the other folk?
How is Theleme faring on Tearfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors.
So you guys are Douchebolt, retake the Holy Land. Got it.
The entire native population will join our ranks.
I doubt it, given how this is usually
goes. How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tearfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting.
Good.
The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay.
And
which
you guys
gives us
haven't
greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of you guys are actually,
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Are causing problems.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Because you're both likely causing problems, but the question is, which one of you is just the bigger problem? That is truly one of the more important questions and answers that I hope not only we will get to discover together, but that we will also, look toward working at. Alright, what's up? Hello, folks. Hiya.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desade. I
like
have
how
been told
French
that you were
the name
named
is.
Legate. Congratulations.
Desade.
Those
This kind of
are
reminds me
great
of the
responsibilities
council
for someone as
a
young
little
as
bit.
yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
The only thing I don't like is the facial
I've
structure
come here to inform you of our
when they
departure
talk.
for Tearfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought...
that you would take...
Well, then, that is a pity.
What's up?
Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
Okay.
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea.
Oh,
Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In
Excellent.
any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy.
Indeed. I
The
am
man
the great
operates
diplomat.
in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Interesting. I could ask about everything, but I mean, we already know about their relationship with Theleme.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
Are you the men of
With
science?
pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The
Agreed.
alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today,
Good.
it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Interesting. Okay.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our
essentially-
trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a
Probably
neutral
for the
stance
best.
between the congregation and the other nations on the continent.
Yeah.
It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Correct.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tir-Fredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now.
Is it on the east
Alas,
side?
I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is
Okay.
a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before.
That's good.
Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A
Okay.
savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Okay, so you don't like the natives. They're trying to convert the natives.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Lord de Sade. Wonderful. Let's head outside. Where are... One would hope that these side quests would kind of just pop up, you know?
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be. The Tolkien Series. Miraculous opportunity.
Alright. So, main focus here was to kind of interlude the game a little bit. Oh, what's this? Loot. Wonderful. So, we have the game a little bit down. We're going to go ahead and save here. And that's going to be it for this first episode for right now.